Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another Guild Wars video, and this time we are fighting up against a Chinese guild's fort, and let's get into it. So the first defense is going to be Pera, BBK, and Raccoon Rana. So my thought process was that this person is going to utilize Pera's cycling and constant CR pushings, combined with Requiem Rana getting 100% CR. So the thought process in my brain was to stop this using Fire Politics, because she's going to cut the CR push in half. And even if enemy Para outspeeds me, which is going to be most probably the case because they are in top 60, I believe, and my Muna has only 303 speed, so I doubt that she's going to be outspeeding ML Para. But still, I should be able to go with ML Luna, cut, push my LiQWYD, and then delete them, because when I seal them, they're going to have only 20% evasion, but my LiQWYD S2 is going to have 50% hit chance. So that's the thought process of me. I hope I succeed. I couldn't find anything on Fribbles to help me with this fight, sadly. But yeah, I mean, with new ML heroes, they always have different comps, like different things. You are sometimes fighting debuff, sometimes you are fighting CR pushes, sometimes you're fighting evasion. So it always changes. But I'm glad that we have new heroes to fight against, so that we can just improve our Guild Wars skills. So with the second event, it's going to be Mort, Bellion, and Sea Phantom Politis. And the offense that I'm currently using is actually very popular, I believe, because I also saw this on Pribbles as well. But it includes, it involves some RNG, some level of RNG that might cause you some trouble, mainly Bellion being on 3F, because remember, with artifacts, even when the hero misses, the artifact effect is not going to be nullified. So 3F is going to start hitting Flan even when she is on evasion. So I'm thinking maybe instead of using my damage Flan, I'm supposed to use my lifesteal Flan. So we're going to see, guys. My damage Flan has so much potential. She can one-shot things very fast, especially Sea Phantom Politis. She can just one-shot her. So I want to test this out. If I have so much trouble, we have Ruel here for the extra precautions. We should be able to finish, get done with this. But we're going to see, of course. Now let's go with the builds. So my Politis, it's very funny. I just use her on Flag Arena to use AoE. That's why she's on late stat with base effectiveness and damage builds. Here she is not only stopping the CR push for the enemy team, but she's also holding the book, which is very valuable to me. Next up is Muna. Mine is only 303 speed. She's also holding a book. And of course, we have LiQWYD. He's also holding a book at 255 speed with some attack and crit damage. The second one, so my Ruel is on immunity. This is because, her steady is gonna create a scenario of RNG for myself as well. So if the enemy team goes up first, if enemy Bellion goes first, and then enemy Mort goes second, luckily, they're not going to be able to strip my immunity. But if Sea Phantom Politis goes first, she can strip my immunity. So we are now fighting against RNG, so I'm hoping that Sea Phantom Politis doesn't go right after my steady. Instead, my Ruel or Flan goes third or fourth. Just Sea Phantom Politis is a good last. I haven't fought against the version where they all go first and then I go second, so I hope that's not the case. But even if that's the case, we have Vulture's Origin for that purpose. So immunity is gonna prevent Bellion from provoking me, and then Mort from putting fear. But in case C Phantom Pulse strips that, we have Autosorgen again to dispel a debuff. Let's see what's gonna happen. With her steady, I have so much effectiveness on her. Don't have to have this much effectiveness really. But the main thing is that she has 1.5k defense with almost 24k health. And she's also on Proof of Valor for extra damage reduction. This is because Mort is gonna penetrate Harsteady's defense, not Ruel's defense. This is very important because Harsteady is going to be the max HP, like highest HP in my team, and Ruel is going to be the second. So this is very important to take note of. Sometimes you're gonna see different comps that involve injury, and that might mess up with your highest HP unit, but here I doubt that anyone is on the injury. And even if they are, they're gonna be using the AoE, so everyone's gonna get injured. Without further ado, let's get into it. Wish me luck, guys. I'm very stressed. Okay, let's go. As you can see, Parent second, and we are in danger because everyone is very fast on their team. We're gonna cut this, and we are gonna give more speed to... Oh god, I cannot believe that I did this. Okay. Alright. Okay, I messed up. Okay. Live action, you just saw how I messed up because I completely forgot the fact that even if I use Politis, Perry is gonna take multiple turns. So this is gonna push Raccoon Rana, and yeah, I need to use something else, maybe 2 units that have a CR cut, but we are getting a draw, guys. I am inting. I'm still looking for suggestions on how to fight this unit, but yeah. At least I didn't lose and won. Now, hopefully it's not a loss because this season I have never gotten any losses. But it looks like we are getting one, guys. Oh my god. I hate fighting against top guilds. But maybe I should just save... Shouldn't save SG. Because the idea with me using SG was to see if on the CR bar, if let's say my Ruel was right after my Harsteady, I would just go use S1 into Bellion to make sure that she doesn't do to C Phantom Politis, because I would be using S3 with Harsteady and then S1 with Ruel into C Phantom Politis to stop her from preventing my land from gaining focus. But now I feel like the correct play is to just get rid of this Bellion. I hope I'm not wrong. Let's see, guys. Oh god. Come on, defense break, please. Yes! Perfect. Extra attack. But the problem is... Okay. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be able to push my flan with Harsteady, of course. This is because Harsteady doesn't allow CR gain. Come on, Ruel. Okay. Okay, now I have to gain the momentum. But at the same time, if C Phantom Politis... No. Because I have elemental advantage, guys. So the fire hero is not going to be targeted by the green hero. So I'm just using S straight to push my team up because we have GP speed as well. Let's see what Ruel's going to dispel. He dispels something, yeah. Okay. Sadly, I don't have any focus, enough focus to push my plan up. So I'm going to use SD to put unbuffable and unable to counter attack debuffs. Very good. Okay, thank you, Mort. Okay, just attack whoever you want. So we're going to slowly start getting our focus. Holy Stark, of course. Honestly, just kill. kill. Like, come on, what is she gonna do to me alone? Yeah, at least we're getting a draw, guys. It was a horrible like thought process for the first one. I completely forgot the fact that like Raccoon Runner got buffed a while ago, but I keep forgetting the fact that if you get extra turns, she just keeps CR pushing herself. So I just fell right into that one. But a draw is a draw against a fort, I guess. Yeah, like I mentioned, these guys are just like in Asia server, top 60 means that they need business, guys. So I'm not going to prepare about it that much. Now I'm going to pause the video and then move on to the second tower. Welcome back, guys. Yes, we are recording. I'm so new to this. Sorry about that. Yeah. So our second fort is going to be Mort, Yang Senya, and Harsari. This is another common defense, and I believe I covered this before. But in case you haven't seen that video, we're going to be going with Elvira, Flan, and then Brenya. The thought process behind this is, of course, Elvira is here to stop the fighting spirit. And Brenya is here to have Elvira in the back row. And when Elvira gets her HP below 50%, basically this is going to proc rise resolve for Brenya, and then she's going to cleanse and she's going to gain AoE left pan. But to enable this, you need to have your Elvira on a Proof of Valor with not too much HP and defense, like mine is very low. This is because even though Mort is going to be penetrating Bride Senya's defense more than the other units, because Bride Senya is going to be the highest HP unit, Elvira is an ice thief, so she's gonna get some damage as well, even though Mort is not gonna fully penetrate her defense. That's the reason why we have Proof of Valor, and she's on the back row. Our goal is to make sure that she goes below 50%, but she doesn't die. That's the important part. That's why we have the Proof of Valor. This is the same plan as the previous attack. Immunity, destruction set bit as much damage as possible. With Brenya, you can use any artifact you want, guys, with the exception of Aureus. Aureus might cause your Elvira not to go below 50%, and that's the last thing you need to do. So I went Adamant Shield because even though Mort is not going to have like a defense perk or anything on my Brenya, he might deal so much damage. So I'm just taking this damage to a lower threshold. If you want, you can use, I don't have a max 3F, that's why I'm not using 3F on her. 3F will be better. You can use Holy Sack, but I just have Adamant Shield. It's cheap to replace, guys. I just paid 4k gold to replace this, so I don't have any complaints. Now, with the second comp, I am attempting the same comp. I just hope that it works. Like, I don't understand this girl. Like, she has only 10% combativeness push every time she takes a turn. And she takes one turn. She grants some buffs. But let me just, guys, I'm going to be transparent. Let's go with her skills. Look, she just dispels 2 debuffs from all allies, which is not something that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'm not going to place any debuffs. But she grants 20% speed and evasion boost. Okay. And she also grants spirit attack to the other heroes. Then grants an extra turn. So that's the reason why I got a draw on the previous one, because she got 50% CR. And then because of her turn, at the end of the turn, she just grants 10% CR. So Requiem Rana there got 120% CR push, I think. Yeah, she actually got 220% CR push. Altis cut that in half, so it was 110%. That's why I got asked that. Like, I'm so bad at math, guys. So this was a really good testament to showing how horrible my math skills are. But yeah, let's go. So I think that still this defense is going to work, because even if she doesn't have a Requiem Rana that's going to get 110% CR push despite my Politis. So let's see, but it depends if they're uber fast. Maybe they're gonna cut me, but I just want to test this out one more time. So I'm gonna just put a note to myself and say that if she's like paired with Rana, just don't use this kind of an offense. But here I feel very confident because LiQWYD has that hit chance, like 50% hit chance, that's gonna enable me to hit BBK and Archdemon that special debuff from pairing up. But yeah, guys, we're gonna see. So my build is the same as the last time, 255 with book, 303 with another book, and then of course Politis with another book. Wish me luck, guys. Maybe I'm gonna int again. I'm gonna learn a lesson, but they're gonna sit. Yes. At the start of the fight, as we all know, Harsa is gonna go first. Most probably she's gonna be on the Missile Crown. She doesn't have too much health, but I assume it's a very standard health for Harseti. Langston doesn't have that much health. That's surprising. Mort also doesn't have too much health. Okay, very good. Things are going to plan, as you just saw. Elvira has like 30% health or something, so we're good to go. Now, I'm gonna save SJ. Okay, I'm gonna just use S1 into Harseti. And then I'm gonna use S3 to just finish Harseti off. Like, I could have saved defense break on Mort, but guys, I have so much PTSD from Harseti constantly using Abyssal Crown on me. I just didn't want that to happen, so I just deleted her off the game. Yeah. Yes, so I'm gonna just now use S3 because we have the AoE effect for now. Otherwise, you would just lose the AoE effect. Let's just kill Mort. Of course, it's gonna be on Holy Sack, but it's completely fine. Come on, Flan. Oh, Harseti was on injury. Another build. And the other thing that is so excellent about this offense is that, of course, Elvira is ice. So the remaining units are just going to target Elvira, which is going to do nothing for them, but it's going to do too much for you. So, very nice. It's going to be very, very safe. Let's go with another attack. Then I think this should kill. God, please, please, please be on my side. I just want to win using that comp because I was like, oh, I'm a genius for coming up with this comp, and then Rekomrana just deleted him off the game. Okay, I outsped. And it's a very slow Pero. Is she on Spear of Purification? Very interesting. I just saw Snow Crystal. Did you guys see that? I just got that. So we have some RNG of non-critting, but I don't care. So we're just gonna use Soulburn S3. I think some things gonna CR push themselves, right? Like, I didn't see the other artifacts, but I feel like it's gonna be a case. No? Oh, very weird. Okay. S1 into... What do we want to kill? Yeah, Para by herself. I don't care. Swan Soulburn. She's a bit tanky. Okay. Let's go with Archdemon as Soulburn as 2. She might be on counter. Sometimes they are on counter, but yeah. Let's go with 3. Yeah, Snoker so procced, but it's completely fine. She's gonna just constantly target Muna, but she doesn't have anyone like supporting her. I just hope that she doesn't kill my Muna somehow. She's gonna kill my Muna, I think. Yeah, LiQWYD needs to take a turn, and we still have 20% chance to miss against her with LiQWYD. Did you guys see how many times it procced? Snow Crystal has like 20% chance, but it proc every single time I attacked her. It's insane to me. Oh, Jesus Christ, she's gonna kill her. Please hit. Yes. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Please hit. Oh, my God. Okay. Why does she gain CR when she gets attacked? Am I tripping? Is there something wrong? Like, why do I feel like she gets CR boost? Does she have something like that in her kit as well? Please die and leave my Muna alone. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Poor Muna. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to use her if we have another fights, guys. So I'm just going to check the Stronghold. If the Stronghold is going to be requiring me to use Muna again, I'm going to be attacking a side tower so that I can film my third video. I'm going to be right back. Hello again, guys. I checked the Stronghold and I wasn't familiar with the defenses there, but I just didn't think that I would be using ML Luna there. So I decided to go with a different scouting that I have previously done. This is actually the Stronghold from our previous Guild Wars, and I'm going to be playing the record of it. So let's get into it. We are fighting against the Phantom Politis, Genoa, and Bright Senia. This is a very outdated defense. So you remember at the beginning of this Guild Wars season, maybe even the previous one, I don't remember, like when Genoa first got released, this was a very common defense and people responded to it with Simple Angelica, AI Karina, and like Zulna or any DPS of your choice. Some people use Teiyu or other DPSs, but I have always used Simple Angelica, Elvira, and Shu for it. This is because I don't have AI Karina. I just started playing this game on September 2023, so I don't have any collabs units besides Overlord. But Elvira works perfectly here as well. This is because she has so much ER, and most of the time she's going to be able to stay where she is at the CR bar, and Shu is going to get pushed back. This is going to allow me to use defense break on Elvira into Bright Senia, and then Shu is going to one-tap her, basically. It's a very easy defense. But of course, there are some risks involved. For instance, it might be a slower Sea Phantom Politis with insane amounts of effectiveness. So if that's the case, it's going to be an effectiveness check. I have my best effectiveness gear on Simple Angelica because I don't do too much RTA. I just play some RTA. I'm not playing it competitively. Because of that, I have my best effectiveness gear on Simple Angelica. And this wasn't a scouting, so it was a guild mate of mine doing some scoutings. I believe it was Dodge-sama. Hello if you're watching this. And then he mentioned that it was an effectiveness build, so I was like, okay, challenge accepted. Like, you're not going to be able to debuff me with my Simple Angelica. And yet, that turned out to be true. For the second comp, this is also, I believe I covered this defense before, but basically it was very popular at one point after Harsari's release and more buffs. But people have so many different solutions to this. My personal favorite is Yulha, Bright Senia, and Flan. How it works is that you have to make sure that your Yulha is the highest HP unit on Adamant's Shield, and your Brenya being the second highest HP unit with Aureus. Yeah, so what you need to do here is of course going to be taking a stray from Mork and always thinking the possibility of their Flan going first, applying defense break to your willpower, then Mork using a stray. So you have to be able to sustain that damage, not the one without defense break. You have to sustain it with a defense break. That's the important part. That's the reason why we have Aureus on Brenya, and then we have Adamant's Shield on Yulka to minimize this damage. If you don't have Brenya, you can use Abigail here, but there are some risks involved. you can get stunned by her steady. You can get fear 50% chance because Abigail is fire and Mort is earth. You might get feared by Mort as well. But if you have Brenya, it's very safe. If you don't have Brenya, if you're going to use Abigail instead of Brenya, you need to make sure that you have Holy Sack on your Yulha or any other artifact that doesn't have a damage reduction. If you get a damage reduction artifact on Yulha, there's a chance that your Yulha is not going to go below 30% HP, and then she's not going to be able to cleanse more spear. Then you're going to break your run because you're going to have 2 units with a fear, possibly, if the RNG is not on your side. And plot twist, it's never going to be on your side if you are on the left side. So that's the important part. But Abigail is going to be able to provide immortality and full cleanse on Yulha when she gets 0 HP, which is going to be very beneficiary. Now let's go to the video. So with Shu, I just have her symbol of unity and I made sure that she has higher attack than Elvira. This is very important. Otherwise, Sinful Angelica is not going to be able to dual attack with Shu, but she's going to dual attack with Elvira. And of course, symbol of unity is going to provide a huge damage boost to Shu's S2. My Sinful Angelica, as you can see, has 285 effect resistance. She also has soul constellations, so she gets 30% from there. And my Elvira is on Bastion of Hope. This is going to make her 330% ER. Even more than that a bit. But I have attack release for to make sure that Shu really has higher attack than Elvira. Yes, let me rewind back, guys. Sorry about that. So the same thing here. Yuhan has 34k health, and she's on Agnes Shield with some defense. Plan the same build, immunity damage build. And with Brenya dice, we have Aureus with health release imprint to make sure, because look at how close it is. She's almost 34. So if I forgot to turn off this imprint, self imprint, and turn it into a release imprint, my Brenya would most probably become the higher HP, so we don't want that. Make sure that you always check the imprints as well. Now let's get into it. So Stefan Defaults is going to use S3 because of the Soul Constellation. We're going to take the turn, make sure that we outspeed Genoa and Brenya, who are very fast actually. Then we're going to put the Immortality. Because we have 2 ice units, Genoa is going to target our lovely Sinjalka. And of course, if Brenya went first, she would also target Sinful Angelica because she has elemental advantage against her. That's the reason why this comp works very nicely. Now, because Elvira has so much ER, she'd need a pushback or speed down. So we're going to use S3 into Brenya, do a decent chunk of damage with a defense blade. So with this S2, I by Brenya. If she was on Holy side, the Sinful Angelica would prevent her from reviving as well. Now, this Genoa is on RNL as well. It's a very, very old concept, but because we made sure that our Shu's is highest attack, Angelica dual attack with Shu. This is very important, guys. If you dual attack with your right, there's a chance that you might just lose this attack. Because Genoa got his immortality, now he's very vulnerable. We're going to use S3 now. Do not use S3 before you kill Brenya, otherwise you're going to get your defense penetrated very roughly, and maybe your Shu is going to die. So we just clean everything up. We just... Can I remember? Oh yeah. Because we have the highest attack as Shu, we just clear it up. Sometimes this goes on a bit longer, guys. Now, we're going to have her steady using S3. So we went first this time. I think my flan is on the CR bar. Yeah. In these cases, I delete her steady again because she might be on Abyssal Crown or any artifact that gives her some stun or annoying debuffs. So we are deleting her city off the game. Don't worry about the others. Now, there's a mistake that I made here. I was supposed to target Lan, but I targeted Mort. Now, Mort, I should just let him use S3 to penetrate the defense of Yuha, and then we proc by default. But because he got the defense spray, we were able to still take Yuha below 50% HP and proc Rise Dissolve. So we still won, but it was a risky move. I should have used S1 into Flander and then let Mort use his S3. But we still won. It's correct play, of course. Here, I just wanted to delete Flan, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I just used S3 on Flan, yeah. This is because I just wanted to recover my health on Yuha. And he's gonna now use S3. So this is gonna penetrate Yuha's defense a lot. But we have the unique effect from Brenya, so she didn't get any fear. And we just clear it up. Very safe attack, guys. You just need to be careful of who goes first and what you need to do in return. And as long as you do that, there shouldn't be any problems. Thank you so much for watching this video. It has been a longer one, but I had so much joy filming this video. Thank you again for watching me and listening to me. See you at the next one, and take care.